Hey Tina, welcome in. Hey Tina. Oh, that's my phone. I'm like, why am I hearing myself communicating over here? All right, let's see. Just sharing out a few places. I'm trying to make this as fast as possible to get shared out. And the donation info for you, Boo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right, I got shared out a few places. Let me just get a few people tagged. Definitely Angelita. And I don't know if I have Cindy tagged or know Cindy's last name. Do you? Yeah, I'm not sure what Cindy it is. Did I see you tag Cindy last night, Tina? Because I have her and Angelita for donations from last night. I think they might have fell asleep or got kicked off of Facebook. Definitely want to get them back in here. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Just getting a few people tagged real quick. All right, that should be good. Hey, Amy. You tagged her. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Okay, I think I did that faster than ever, hopefully. So, as you guys are coming in, please share out publicly for a chance at a free card. We will be doing free cards tonight. We do also have our donation list open, so donations do jump the line and guarantee an in-depth reading. Donation information is pinned, but now it is easier than ever to see displayed on your screen. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Drop emojis if you would like cards, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. Gotcha, Amy. I should have brought up a drink, so I may end up like running downstairs and leaving you guys waiting while I go get something to drink throughout the live, but we'll see how long we can make it. We shall see. We shall see. Welcome in, Ash. Okay, Tina. Let's go ahead and get started with Tina. Do I want to do different cards? I feel like I want to do different cards. What cards do we want to do? What cards? Let's see. Should have had this ready, but we got these. We've got the horse here. Tarot and another just fortune cards. Murder of the Crows. Hulk Hero. You know what? I think that these are calling to me. Santa Merte Tarot. So we'll try these. Sorry, I'm just feeling like doing something different and switching it up a little bit. These are so pretty, guys. Hopefully they're not all different names and I can actually read these. Yeah, these are beautiful. Okay. Hey, Morgan, welcome in. Long time no see. Hey, Heather, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, guys, look at these. These are pretty. These are really, really, really pretty. I like these. Okay, Tina. Work wife in the house. Oh, can somebody tag Sharista for me too? I don't know if I tagged Sharista or if she's up. Blood work so far as came back good, like you said. Good. That is good news. I will take good news all day long. Hey, Patricia Hayes, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for tagging Sharisa. Hey, sexy. All right. Tina. Done tagged her. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Hi, Melanie Jane. Welcome in. How we doing? Tina. Ooh, okay. You got two major arcanas that are coming up here. And the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I love this. Why do I not use these cards more? Sorry, I'm getting excited. I think that this is a deck that I got, and like, you know how sometimes you get multiple decks at a time and you start using one and then you go to the other and then you forget about it? I think that's what happened with this, but these are beautiful. Okay, so anyway, Tina, I have the High Priestess that is coming up for you. And High Priestess is telling you connecting with that divine feminine energy, connecting with and trusting your intuition, information that you're receiving from your higher self and from higher powers, really in trusting that within yourself to lead you forward, and don't ignore like your gut instincts or things that your intuition are telling you. And I've got the Chariot that's coming up as well. So with the Chariot talks about movement and progression forward. This is accelerated motion. Yes, I am, Morgan. This is accelerated motion and movement forward, but it also speaks to you like getting motivated. So if you find yourself like facing a situation where you feel like I don't know that I want to push forward, or it feels like that there's too many obstacles or things that are getting in my way, this is like, no, like, don't let that defeat you. Like, find that willpower and keep pushing forward, because you are making movement, you are making progress. And that brings us to the bottom of the deck, Shadow, Three of Cups. Okay, so Three of Cups is talking all about celebrations. And specifically for me, Three of Cups is like spending time with family, with friends, with those people that are the closest to you, and allowing yourself to celebrate within that. So even though there's decisions to make, even though there could be difficulties, the energy actually feels really good to me. And just trust your intuition on how you need to approach things and how you need to push forward. So that is what I have for you, Tina. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, Penny. Hey, honey, welcome in. Krishna, welcome in. Aaron, Bali, welcome in. Anybody I'm missing? Morgan. Welcome in, everybody. I try not to ignore anybody that's coming in, but if I ever skip over you, it's probably because I'm tranced the fuck out. So excuse me, and just keep commenting and say, hey, look at me. Look at me. All right. Who's next? Drop emojis if you would like cards. And let me know, guys, if Cindy or Angelita come in here. Calling to Cindy and Angelita. I ain't trying to steal your donations. I've got your donations from last night. As soon as you come in, we'll read for you. So just putting that out into the universe. Heather, got you. Heather sent for in-depth. But let's go ahead and go to Morgan. I'm just so happy that I'll finally get to see my mom after 3 years. 3 years, Three of Cups. Three of Cups, family. Three of Cups, togetherness and celebration. 333. I love it. Anything I get. Got you. But let's go to Morgan. And Patricia Hayes, I got your donation too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so love you too, Tina. Thank you. Okay, so what's going on here? Why is that upside down? Not upside down, but right inside out. Inside out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying here. Okay, so Six of Pentacles. Ooh, the Magician. All right. All right. All right. Morgan, I feel like really putting in a lot of like work and effort or like attention into detail to manifest something. And specifically, this may be financial, this may be like a financial situation, trying to get more back in, trying to receive more back, getting what you're owed or getting what you're worth, if that makes sense. I do have this coming up with these Six of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles is talking about reciprocity, gifts, receiving, but I will always associate it with like reciprocity, right? So we're getting from a situation what we're putting into it. And I feel like when this comes up, like with financial things, this is like being recognized for your worth. If you've got the selling points, if you've got the resume, this is getting the money that you should be being paid, right? And then I've got the Magician that's coming up for you. And Magician says you are a manifester. You have the ability to manifest things in, but you're also very resourceful. You have all the tools under your belt. You can apply the knowledge that you have and the resourcefulness that you have to make things work for you and make things get to where you see them in your head, right? By applying these details. But it also says have that confidence in yourself. Love this for me. Have that confidence within yourself and step into that power. I am that bitch. I am that manifester, right? And so we've got Judgment at the bottom of the deck, and Judgment is answering a calling. It's leveling up. It's taking things to the next level and rising above. So it feels like we're leveling up with work or with finances. We're taking ourselves to a higher level. And maybe we're also working on letting go of like that negative self-talk or that self-sabotage that kind of restrains us or keeps us held back from where we're meant to be or from what we're deserving of. So that is what I have for you, Morgan. Angelita, hey, hey, hey. You are like number one of two on my list. Welcome in. Stay. Yes, all of the above. Be right back. Dad's calling. I have to check. Okay. Okay. Come back. Come back in. I got you on the list. Angelita. So you donated yesterday and you disappeared. I don't know if Facebook kicked you out, if you fell asleep, what happened. But I've got you on the list, Boo. Just remind me what you donated for and remind me what your question is, and we'll get you started right off. I fell asleep last night waiting for my reading. And that's what I said. That's what I said. I'm like, she probably fell asleep. I actually said both y'all fell asleep because there were two of you. There was you and there was Cindy. And I'm like, these ladies probably fell asleep waiting for my ass to get to it because I kind of was just blah, 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 rambling on. Hey, Kim, welcome in. So remind me what your donation was for and your question. No question, whatever comes up. Okay. So we're using Mini. Got you. We're using a different deck tonight. It's not new, but I have definitely not used it on the live a lot. So we're using the, you'll pronounce this better than me, the Santa Muerte Tarot Book of the Dead. And they're very beautiful, beautiful cards. So let's get to it. What do we have for Angelita? smoking is bad. Take care of your health. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm aware. Wish it was that easy. All right, Angelita. Level the fuck up. Okay, Amy, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna rename that spread. Level the fuck up. Amy, level the fuck up. Level the fuck up. I love it. I'm renaming it. I just stole that shit. Okay, so doing better, and I'm playful tonight. I can feel it. I can honestly feel it. Shit looks good. I mean, if it makes it any better, I fell asleep to your voice. LOL. Last night. Oops, that sounds bad. No, that does not sound bad at all that you fell asleep to my voice. I try not to be so hypnotic, erotic, but I can't help it. All right. Okay. Angelita. Things going in your favor. Like, it's like, I don't know why I'm looking for problems. I feel like sometimes as a reader, we're looking for like, what are the issues here? Or what are the problems? And I'm not really seeing problems. I'm seeing inspiration. And I feel like your guides are trying to chin up. Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. It's like trying to have you maintain positivity, and maybe to understand the process of why certain things are happening the way that they're happening, but to not get discouraged and know that you're going to get there. Hopefully this is making sense. Very first card out of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune coming up saying everything is happening in divine timing. Everything is happening for a reason, and luck is on your side, right? Luck is on your side. So not only is there a reason for everything, but things might actually be becoming easier for you. And I've got the Six of Pentacles. It's coming up here. Six of Pentacles. Again, reciprocity. Reciprocity, reward, receiving reward for the effort that you are putting into a situation. It's acknowledgement. Something is being reciprocated. And I almost feel like something is being reciprocated sooner than you think, because how to explain it? I think with your goals, they're multifaceted, right? So you have like different steps, or different levels of achievement or success with what you're trying to do. And so it's like there's a level that's coming in first, and then other levels are coming in after that. And does that make sense? And so we've got the Page of Cups, and this is like synchronicities or messages. Spirit is communicating with you, and Spirit is sending you answers. So I feel like if you're waiting for answers to come in, right? If you're waiting for answers to come in, you're going to be receiving these. You're going to be getting these, and they feel like yes answers to me. Find the D for that. Level the fuck up, please. Okay, got you. Level up. Done. Yeah, done the D. Yes, retaking the exam and have an interview tomorrow. Wish me luck, sending you good vibes, sending you everything that you need to make that fucking shit happen. Okay, like let's all send it to Angelita. Let's make that shit happen. Like we got this. So, King of Pentacles and Justice. King of Pentacles and Justice. So it's like we're stepping into something financial, we're stepping into like a financial security, and then justice, it's like balance, just deserved. Um, Justice can represent like you studied and you take the test, so you passed, right? It happened the way that it's supposed to happen. And so I do have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I love this image, and I'm noticing that the inside of his skull, the inside of his skeleton, is a maze. And I always say with the Five of Cups, it's like focused on the disappointment. We have to see the silver lining. We have to find the silver lining. And with the maze being inside of his head, it's like we have to navigate and get through to find our way to that finish line. And it is possible. There is positivity. There is light within what we perceive as being darkness or challenge, and it's focusing yourself there and getting yourself to that situation. So I feel like everything that's coming up is positive. um, and don't get discouraged. Keep trying, keep pushing forward. This too shall pass, and you will get this. So, oh yes, it's what's happening in my head. Don't we love that process though, where we have to get to the fucking answers and we can't just have them? um, so that is what I have for you, Angelita. Thank you for your donation, love, and thank you for letting me read for you. Okay, so we've got Heather next, and Heather donated in depth for whatever I get, right? Whatever comes up. Hey, Tasha, welcome in. Nice to have you. So, just for me to review on the donation list, I do have Heather Hollingsworth, Patricia Hayes, Amy, and Chandra on the donation list. If I've missed anybody, let me know. List is still open, so you can still send them through. Also, there's one comment that I wanted to catch up on. Yes, Krishna, hang out and vibe, love. Hang out and vibe. I do try to get to as many free people as I can. So hang out and vibe. Been getting help with studies, so I'm doing good. Awesome. Elizabeth Vroom Vroom, welcome in. What do you guys think of the new setup? Oh, you're gonna up yours to mediumship? Okay, boo. What you guys think of the new setup? It's funny how shit happens, because I was trying to figure this out for the longest time. How do you do this? Couldn't figure it out. And then when I logged on today, I'm just like clicking buttons and I'm like, oh, there it is, right in front of my face. If that's okay, just one of those days and my poor dad having a hard day. I'm sorry, boo. Yeah, that's absolutely okay. I'm here for you. That's okay. So Heather, with the mediumship, any specific questions that you want me to ask, or do you want me to just see what they have, what's coming through? Let me know how you want me to proceed. Hi, Carmela, welcome in. Hi, Joyce Murray, welcome in. Hi, Mariana, welcome in. Hi, Lakram Bisram, welcome in. Hi, Angelo Deluzio, welcome in. Hello, Carolyn Bissner. Welcome in. So I know you probably went back and did that. So, do you have let's retry that. Do you have specific questions? Or do you want me to just see what comes up? Let me know. Uh-oh. Karma's in the house. Oh, shit. I've been a bad boy. Karma, hey, hey, hey. How you doing? Can you guys hear the music? Oh, yeah, you can definitely hear it. Crazy hair husband went for a brain CT scan, hit up neurologist and say if you would spend time to him. So I'm freaked out. Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that, boo. I've been on TikTok nowadays, so that's why you guys rarely see me. I hope you're doing good on TikTok. I tried that shit. Fuck that shit. that's my opinion. I'm sorry. My family's here. I tried TikTok. I tried it multiple times. I do give kudos to anybody that can pull it off, though. If you can pull off TikTok, hey, right on. Anything, it's up to them. Okay. Oh, come on. Let me in my desk. I'd be curious. Yeah, I deleted TikTok too. It's so confusing. I love all the platforms though, but that's just been my focus lately. I get you. I get you. I like doing the multiple platforms. That's why I like this Restream. Obviously, Facebook is still the big hitter, and Facebook will probably always be the big hitter, even though I'm open to anything, universe. But like right now, I am streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch simultaneously. So I'm actually on 3 platforms. So yeah, I can link more platforms to this too. I just haven't got them set up yet. You have an audience here, so this is your top one. Yeah. And I mean, I think that relates to anybody, wherever they're at on their social media career-ish thing. You know what I mean? Krishna, hang out and vibe, love. Hang out and vibe, okay? All right, Heather. It's like they come through so quick for you. And I say they because I have multiple. And proof, I'm not alone. We've got multiple that are coming through for you. I feel like they've been trying to be vocal to you. It's like they've been sending you signs. No, you're not crazy. Because it's like you've been, I don't know, maybe you've been thinking more about them. And you've been like receiving synchronicities, or you've been receiving signs where you feel like it's them. But then I think you get in your head and you're like, am I just making this shit up? Am I just imagining this? No, they are getting vocal and they are communicating with you to let you know that they're there and to let you know that they're watching over you. I feel this could be a little triggering, but I feel like maybe you've been, um, stages of grief, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I wonder if you've been getting back in your head about like timing, like the timing of passing. Because I'm getting it was my time to go, right? It was my time to go. Nothing would have changed or prevented my time. It was my time. To not feel hard on yourself about things, not beating yourself up about things, being gracious with yourself, being compassionate with yourself. It's okay to feel what you feel. Just try not to turn it inward. Try not to make it like your fault about situations, whatever those situations are. Okay, Amy. Have you recently done something in remembrance for one of them? Not saving from Twitch. Hi, welcome in. Wonder if you've recently done something in remembrance of them, remembrance in one of them. I'm getting a thank you that's coming in. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for what you did or for what you said. Nope. Is this more internal? Because it's a clear thank you that's coming through. This might require you to think for a minute. It's a clear thank you. I don't know if you had a conversation with one of them. Maybe, there you go. Okay, so just have conversations about them and to them. This could be bringing up their memories and keeping their memories living on, but this feels more specific to me. And like before that comment came through, it's like what you said, So I'm wondering if maybe like you found forgiveness with something, or you shared a very positive memory. You put them in a good light. You came to their defense about something, and it's just thank you. Like, thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for saying that. They need you to know that they appreciate it. This does feel like mom. I talked to Leah about both of them a lot. So this does feel like mom specifically. Mom is saying thank you. I feel like relief, like a sigh of relief, or like contentment or happiness. with how you said something or how you presented something. And it's like it's so appreciative. It's almost like she didn't expect it. Um, and it's like it's a relief for her. Like she was maybe worried about it, um, worried about it or hung up on it. And so something that you said, whether it was directly to her, whether it was to Leah, whether it was in conversation, it kind of eased her mind and it made her feel more positive about the situation, um, feel more positive about herself. So thank you. I spent a lot of time on a thank you. Sorry. Um, okay. Okay. So forgiveness. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's forgiveness. Um, and forgiveness, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for somebody to process that and to truly forgive and to let go. So it's like recognize the work that you're doing within yourself, um, and give yourself credit for that too, because it takes a lot. Um, don't want to carry that anymore. Let go of the baggage. Absolutely. It makes you lighter. You know what I mean? It makes you lighter. It's just like you say, baggage, and you can let go of that and you don't have to carry that burden onto yourself. Um, I hear Sammy, and it's like chuckling or laughing. Um, yes, we're still watching over Sammy, but he spends a lot more time with you than he spends with us. It's like he chooses to spend a lot more time with you than he chooses to spend with us. But when he's not with you, he's with us. Um, and it's like laughing about it because it's hard to keep him reeled in, or it's hard to keep him, um, I don't want to say restrained, but like in control. Like it's hard to have any control over him because he just gonna keep doing what he wants to do, right? Just like in life, he gonna keep doing what he wants to do. I think he knocked off my laundry basket the other day. You can't contain that dog. You can't contain that song, dog. Okay, I knew what you meant. Um, there's like so much joy when it comes to him. It's like, you know, I see the butt and the tail wiggling, and there's just so much joy. And it's like, I feel like I see a lot of faces in my head, and I see those faces like smiling or laughing when talking about him and when thinking about him. So he is still like spreading joy and being his mischievous little self. Um, he also feels like, might sound cliche, but like a lot younger, like presenting in his best self, his most mobile, his most energetic, his best self. Okay, Karma. Um, I just had a male voice pop in my head that said, "You've got this, kiddo. You've got this, kiddo." Did somebody call you kiddo? Is that grandpa? It's like you've got this kiddo. You've got the ability to take the lead in situations. You can hold shit down. You can think logically about stuff. That makes my mama heart happy. Aw. Must be one of my grandpas. Very, I don't want to say stern. It's not stern. It's very grounded, right? Very grounded energy, very stable, very down to earth, very not in the emotions. It's like, you got this. You got this. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop questioning yourself with stuff. You got it. Just do it. You got it. Just do it. Very simple, very matter of fact. But there's something about him that it's like he feels to me like he could just say a couple words, like, you got it, just do it. And if anybody else would say it, it would like rub you the wrong way. But when he says it, it's like it makes what you perceive as a big situation not a big situation anymore. Like, he grounds you and he brings you down and he makes it simple and takes a lot of like the panic or anxiety out of situations. Level-headed. Level-headed and strong. That's my pawpaw Roy. That's my heart. I cry when he comes through. Oh, I'm sorry to make you cry, boo. Sorry to make you cry. I like his energy. It's just so like matter of fact, and everything's gonna be okay. Like, everything's gonna be okay. You got it. I just keep hearing that over and over again. Like, you got this. You got this. You got it. They're with you always. And I feel like to a level you always feel them. Yes, I can see your comments, Amy. Hey, Manifesting Champion, how you doing? He doesn't have to say much, but I hang on to everything he says. That makes sense. That makes sense. They're always with you, Heather. I know you feel them a lot. You're not in your head about it. I think that they are really guiding you. I can't see my comments in Facebook. I'm just checking. Yeah, I can see them. You can probably see them on the screen too, up here. All you got to do, Heather, is call on them when you need them and trust they are going to be there for you. They love you. They are putting protection over you. They are supporting you on your way. And don't misunderstand it, but not necessarily guiding your way, because you've got it, right? So not necessarily guiding your way, because you know the way. You know the way that you're going. You know the way that you're doing. But they're seeing you through it, and they're standing with you every step of the way. Okay, Heather, that is what I have got for you, love. That is what I've got for you. Is there anything else? I don't think so. That's what I have for you, Heather. Heather, thank you so much for letting me read for you, love. Thank you for letting me connect with you, connect with them. Kiki. I'm not going to sing it. Good tears. Good tears. All right. I'm not going to sing it. Hi, Kiki. How you doing? Welcome in. Patricia. Looks like Patricia donated for a mini. Patricia, let me know, do you have a question, love? After Patricia, we have Amy and Chandra on that donation list. You're welcome, love. You're welcome. Let's have a Kiki. When will the legal process come to a conclusion for my daughter, Sherilyn? It is hard to move forward with healing with this slow process. Thank you so much. It's very painful. I think she will be able to rest more peacefully in heaven when this is past us too. Minnie, please. Okay, I got you, love. I've got you. Let's figure this out. There's a clipper. Here's a couple. I'm gonna put these. Seven, seven, seven. 777. Make sure that's a 7. That is a 7. So angel number 777, self-discovery and personal growth, a sign to take time for yourself, embrace solitude and contemplate life's direction, introspection, intuition, and a connection to the divine. Sign of heightened spiritual awakening and a call to deepen your spiritual practice. A sign from your highest self. A signal to be present with what's going on between you and a loved one. 777, this could be 7. This is also 21. 21 is a 3. So this could be a timeline of 3. This could be something happening maybe within 3 months. So we're at the end. We're in the 7th month, by the way. But we're at the end of the 7th month. So August, September, October. August, September, October. So are you expecting anything coming up legal-wise or court-wise as far as like court dates or proceedings between now and October? Because I'm feeling that 3, but I'm also feeling the 777, and the 777. It's like you're on the right path. Things are happening for a reason. This is a journey of self-discovery too, And I know like the legal proceedings and then self-discovery, they may not seem to coincide or be connected, but it feels like they are. I also hear like worth waiting for, even though it sucks. Like this process sucks and it's draining and it's taking so much out of it. It's like it's going to be worth it in the long run from what happens. And then with the cards that I have coming up right now, I have the Seven of Cups. And with the Seven of Cups, this is talking about considering a lot of different options. There are choices to make in different directions with how things could go. This is maybe talking about what the hold up is with the court proceedings, and why things are maybe taking longer than expected because they're trying to come up with the best possible outcome or come up with like the best choice to make things happen the best for you. I do also have the Seven of Swords. And so with the Seven of Swords represents like maybe a challenge with honesty or seeing information clearly. Wonder if they're trying to navigate through like bullshit or misperceptions or like deceit, like deceiving, and not with you but like with something else. It's like we're trying to navigate through the lies or the deceits that have been told with something, if that makes sense. Wow, I was just thinking maybe November for finality, which would be her 5th anniversary. I am given a tentative next court date about September. Okay. So we've got the Seven of Cups, which is trying to make choices and find the best decision. We got the Seven of Swords, which is navigating like dishonesty or deceit to find truth and to find true and accurate information. And then we've got the Chariot, number 7. Okay, so we literally have 777. It's unbelievable deceitfulness, John. It's unfathomable. And it is the court's responsibility to see through that and to bring that justice, right? And so then we've got the Chariot that comes up here, and the Chariot is about progression, movement forward, willpower, overcoming those obstacles and overcoming the things that are stopping us or slowing us down so we can get to that final outcome and that place that we want to be. So I've got the King and the Page of Swords that are coming up. So there is like a lot of strategy that's coming up here for you. And I feel like this maybe represents the people who are working the case for you. It feels like lawyer energy. It feels like legal matters. If we think of swords as intellectual and like decision making and action based things, and we pair that with law and what lawyers do, it feels like taking those actions and taking those measures. King of Swords is going to be somebody of greater experience, somebody who's mastered. Page is going to be maybe somebody who's new to it. So maybe this is a lawyer and apprentice working together. And then at the bottom of the deck, I have the King of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles, very rational, level-headed, experienced. King of Pentacles also represents like payoff to me. Getting into that spot of like bringing forth a desired outcome. So I do feel like with the current energy, things will be wrapping up within about 7 months. Okay, give or take a couple weeks, but 7 months. And I think it's going to be a favorable and a desirable outcome for you. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, use this time to stay grounded, to connect with yourself, to evaluate like what your needs and desires are, and to allow yourself to do that inner work in the process. Because once this wraps up, it's like we're going to be free. We're going to be able to do so much. So might as well do some of that inner work right now. So that is what I have for you, Patricia. Let me know what you think, love. I feel like that's really good news. I feel like it's good news. All right, next up we have Amy. After a short message from our sponsor. That's the short message. If you guys didn't catch on, that's the short message. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Most of the time I keep myself grounded, but sometimes I get really triggered. Thank you so much, John. Very helpful. And don't take me wrong, right? There's a time and place. There is a time and a place. You know, we can't not get triggered about things, and we can't not get into our emotions about things. And I think that's also like self-discovery, right? It's like what makes us trigger, what makes us angry, what makes us sad, what makes us snap, and knowing and understanding those things about ourselves to help ourselves become even better versions of ourselves. So don't ignore those feelings, and don't ignore those triggers, because those are there for a reason to tell you, like, hey, why are we feeling this way? Why are we feeling this way? I think we know, but why are we feeling this way? And how can we work with that and bring resolve, if that makes sense. Alrighty. I love that. I love that. So Amy, we're gonna do level the fuck up. Just telling spirit for each one of these cards that comes out, I'm using the card that comes out and the shadow card in conjunction. So I feel like this level the fuck up spread just caused a lot of shit out. So I'm sorry. I think you've gotten it before, so you know it seems kind of negative, but it really is just serving to let you know like what blockages there might be and how to overcome those things. So the first question is, what blocks my psychic abilities? Woo! Well, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna get it, ain't I? Nah, I don't think that this is going to tell you anything that you're not already aware of or that you don't already know. It's just going to maybe simplify it for you and give you a ground to like start with and focus on. So what blocks your psychic abilities? I do have the Six of Swords that's coming out. So if we think about the Six of Swords is about transition, letting go of baggage, letting go of things that no longer serve you in order to come out of turbulent waters and go into smooth waters. So I feel like what this card is saying is that the turbulent waters, the baggage, the shit that's no longer serving you, is what could have a dampering effect on your psychic abilities, that could distract you, literally serve as a distraction to distract you from your abilities and your intuition. I've also got the Ace of Cups that is coming up in the shadow at the bottom of the deck, and the Ace of Cups is about emotional fulfillment, right? But I see a cup depleteth, a cup depleteth instead of a cup fulleth, and we need that cup fulleth. So I feel like when you're carrying around things that are not serving your highest good, or carrying around like old things, baggage from old situations. Haley, this serves to distract, and then also your cup depleteth. If you're not filling your cup, if you're not making sure that you're doing things to fill yourself up and to satisfy your needs, to quench your thirst, which I'm really fucking thirsty, by the way, to quench your thirst and to like re-energize yourself, how the hell do you tap into your greatest potential if you are drained, if you are distracted, if you don't have the energy to do it, right? So I feel like Spirit is telling you right now, and I feel like I'm also jumping the gun on this because the questions are literally later in the spread. But maybe a hint is to release some of the baggage, evaluate what belief systems you no longer need to carry for yourself, what baggage or weight or responsibility that you no longer need to carry, figuring out a way to take that load off and to let go of some of that stuff so that you can fill yourself up and focus more on that intuitive side and on what Spirit is conveying to you and trying to tell to you. So that's what I got with that. So what changes must you make to improve your abilities? So Spirit, I already told her to let go of the baggage. I already told her to fill her cup up. What else can help to improve her abilities? Of course. So get the Two of Swords. We also get the Queen of Wands. So to improve your abilities, getting out of your head so much. Hey, Michaela. Yep, out with the old and in with the new. Yes. So getting out of your head so much, I feel like the rest of us might struggle a little bit with if you believe that what you're receiving is actually something that you're receiving and not something in your head. This doesn't feel so much like a fear-based decision to me as it feels like maybe mental conflict. So having conflict within yourself, like, am I actually feeling these things, or am I making myself crazy or getting in my head with this? Connecting the head with the heart, connecting that with your gut feelings to form like solidarity within that, and to have confidence that what you're receiving is something that you're actually receiving, if that makes sense. They're also asking you to like recognize success that you have had with the use of your abilities. And you can do this by going back and reading people's feedback on readings that you've got in groups, or going back and reflecting on previous conversations that you've had with clients where maybe you've given them great guidance, or you pulled something out of thin air that you should have known nothing about, but you were able to connect with that and you were able to deliver a message that helped them. And I do think that's the reason why feedback is so valuable for us as readers, as psychics, is because we need to have that confidence too. We need to know that, like, hey, I am connecting, I am providing, and that can do something good for yourself when it comes time to apply those abilities in your own life and not just for other people. So, where do your psychic talents lie? Where do your psychic talents lie? And what does that mean? I think what that means is like where they're held, or how you best connect with them, like what circumstances, situations you best connect with them, where in your body you best connect with them. Um, okay, that's funny. I love your name, Michaela. Thank you. I got it for my birthday. That's funny. Um, okay, so where do your psychic talents lie in your heart? For you, it is very heartfelt. I feel like for you, it is very emotional. I do get this with the Three of Swords that comes up. I'm not taking that as heartbreak, I'm taking that as heart and emotional. And then I've got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Again, the heart, the emotions. Um, I think Two of Cups also it represents partnership. So if we're talking about psychic abilities, this is connectedness to other people, receptiveness to other people. So this is empathic abilities, reading energy, being able to like have a great feeling, like a sensation or feeling in things. Yes, I'm a huge empath. So it's like that's where your talents lie. Do you have more talents than just being an empath? Yes. But the empath is like your greatest strength, and it's like the driving factor or the battery that powers everything else, and everything else runs through that, and it runs through your emotions. Now, what I feel with this is it's like an example of this is like maybe you're not having necessarily an empathic connection with somebody when you're doing, like, say, mediumship, but your mediumship is being fed through your emotions. So you're feeling everything that they feel, you're feeling the emotions of it to generate that message. So maybe you're more feeling than you are like visual or audio. It comes more through those emotions, and then everything connects through there. I read recently we shouldn't celebrate our birthday because it manifests us getting older. Anyone have thoughts on that? Um, we're getting older, and age is scary because age means you're getting older and people die when you get older, and it sucks, and we face our own mortality of life. But I feel like with older comes wisdom, and it's inevitable. It's unavoidable. It's not something that we can push off. And I honestly feel like birthdays should be celebrated. I feel like you should celebrate the day that you were brought into existence on this plane, on this earth, in this time. And people should celebrate the day that you came here as a gift, because you are a gift to the people that you're around. So celebrate them birthdays. Celebrate them birthdays. Um, I, that's just my personal feeling. That's my personal feeling. Um, we used to live so much longer too, though. Yep. Um, cake is fucking great. Yes. Um, okay, so do you have enough faith in yourself? Okay, so I don't know if you feel this, but I'm gonna say yes. Um, hey, Sally from YouTube, welcome in. I'm going to say yes. You have enough faith in yourself psychically and with your abilities. And even though there might be times of self doubt, I think that's more driven by like maybe the distractions and the environment. and the things that come up outside of yourself, but I think that you're formulating and connecting with a deep sense of like, this is who I am and these are my gifts and this is what I've got. And that's a great thing. And I don't think that that's ego. I think that that's just recognizing the gifts that you possess and your ability to tap in and to use those. So this is coming up very clear for me with the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords is going to be a yes. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is the father figure of the tarot. We've got that Aries energy. We've got that confidence and that stability. We're masters of what we're doing. So I'm interested to know what your perception of that answer is. Hey, Sally, specific questions like that are donation based, love, and all my donation information is right here. So, how will you use your abilities in the future? How will you use those abilities in the future? Started reading tarot when I was 20. It's wild. I'm now 24. Whoa. It's wild that you're like, wow, I'm 24. I never thought I'd be in this phase of my life where I'm like, bitch, you still got some living to do. I'm just saying. Like, whoa, I'm 24. Wait till you're 33. Now cue all the people that are like, oh my God, John, wait till you're like 50 or wait till you're like 60. I agree with that, and I find the more self-awareness I require, the more I trust myself more. Yes. John, do you feel old? Ha ha ha. I do in some ways. Yeah. I feel different than I used to feel. I'm heavier than I used to be. I have more fucking lines in my face than I used to have. My hair is further back than it used to be. I got a lot more fucking grays, and I got a lot less fucking energy at 33. So where will you or how will you use your abilities in the future? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I do think I'll be 58 on the 30th. It truly starts flying by. I can't wait. I don't want to be 30 yet. Oh, I can wait. I don't want to be 30 yet. Wait till you're 59. LOL. Ditto. LOL. 40 here. Chandra, I just can't fucking believe that you're 40. I'm glad I have such a young hot work hubby. I'm glad I have such a young sexy work wife. Just saying. Anyway, okay, so ADHD guys, where or how will you be using your abilities in the future? First off, I do think like formulating a business after this, right? Like it is what you're doing. It is the path that you're on. And I think Spirit is trying to let you know, hey, Babble Off from YouTube, welcome in. I think that it is Spirit trying to let you know that this is something that's going to bring in the coin, okay? This is going to bring in sustenance for you and provide for you because we work too, and that is an important part. We work, right? Work ain't free. But also, I feel like specifically, you are going to help people with transitions, okay? You're going to help people with transitions. So, what it is, I can't figure out a name. LOL. Talk to me later. I might help you with that. I came up with my name off of something that represents me as a person, right? Gray Witch Tarot. Seems simple. It's not simple. Love ADHD tangents as I'm just fucking going on. But you're also going to help people with transitions, and what I mean by transitions is like major life changes. I feel like you're a guide that can help people navigate endings, transformations, and transitions through life and feeling more comfortable with that. And feeling more confident and being able to navigate those situations and those life circumstances with the guidance that you provide. So, like me as a reader, I notice a pattern with everybody that comes into me, right? Like I get these patterns where it's all the same reading. It's all the same reading, it's all the same thing or the same type of thing. And I realize like this is my purpose. Like this is the purpose that I help people with, because every in person is like almost the same, you know, despite a few. Um, so yeah, helping people with those transformations. I don't remember subbing to you, ha ha ha, but hope you're having a good night. Our beliefs differ, but I still wish you the best in life. No judgment. We have different paths. God bless. Back at you. Okay, so how to exercise and sharpen your abilities. How to exercise and sharpen your abilities. Celebrate success. Recognizing your success and counting like your accuracy and counting the successes that you've had with it. It's like Six of Wands. So it's like back to that reflection, right? Back to that reflection of your successes and acknowledging what you have and acknowledging the abilities that you have and what you use to provide people guidance. Um, and like also celebrating successes of like maybe your clients. That's something I like to pay attention to. Is I like to pay attention to the growth of people that I read for and like celebrate those successes together. I had a part in that, and I feel blessed that I had a part in giving somebody spiritual guidance and helping them understand what spirit is trying to tell them to gain more confidence in themselves and to make life changes that have a positive impact, and to know that like I had like an ability to be involved in that. It's a blessing. It's fucking cool. So, you know, I love it. So that is what I have for you, Amy. Let me know what you think, and thank you for letting me read for you, love. Now, here's what's going to be really interesting. Chandra, you've got the same exact reading, right? You're doing Level the Fuck Up. So we're going to repeat this reading, and it's going to be really interesting to see what this brings up. Now, I am going to magically change my screen. Magically change my screen and see how fast I can do this. Boom. And let's see. Now I can add one in here and have an alternating thing. There we go. Back to the chats. All right. Donation list is officially closed. All right. So Chandra. Level the fuck up. Thank you, John. Your reading validated and confirmed so much. You're so welcome, love. Thank you for that. Serena KC, hiya. Welcome in. I'm here, message Jabu. If you can check, otherwise let me know. Yes, I can check. Let's see, secret messages. Everybody say what? I do. I think so, yes. I think so. And I think that we've actually had words. I don't know if I'm making that up, but I think I might remember that we've actually had words. Yeah. Hey, Fiona. Hi, John, and all around the world. Just popping in, found love. Oh, wait. Just found love passed away yesterday. I am so sorry, sweetheart. My condolences to you. I started reading that all happy because of who you are. Okay, yes, always. It's weird, odd. I would just ban if you can. You know what I'm saying? Just ban if you can. Why put yourself through that anxiety? You know, if we're constantly expecting it and we're constantly waiting for that ball to drop, it adds that anxiety. Lesson I had to learn, just ban. Ban a bitch. Bye, bitch. You have been banned. I'm gonna sneeze. By the way. My Monday too is I'm a twin girl. No reason to keep questioning. I can't till they comment though. I get you. Yep. Bonk. Michaela Ketty is trying to trigger my ADHD, and it's working. Okay, so Chandra, let's see how your level the fuck up compares to Amy's level the fuck up. One more. Okay. Chandra, what blocks your psychic abilities? Your comment has ADHD. I wish that you guys could have seen what happened there. That was so weird. So your comment that says I have severe ADHD, the comment came through blank and then it like blinked and like formatted weird and reformatted and then reformatted the right way. It was so weird. So your literal comment literally had ADHD. Okay. Weird. So Chandra, what blocks your psychic abilities? It's so relatable, haha. Okay. Knight of Swords. Too many things to do. So kind of similar to Amy's, right? Too many things to do or too much to focus on. Speaking of ADHD. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. So we are balancing different tasks. Maybe we have a long to-do list. Maybe our focus is so divided up on the mundane things, other things that we have to focus on, that we don't get the time to invest or put into like that personal development, maybe the way that we want it to. We want to spend more time with it, but we don't necessarily get the time because things are so divided other places. And then we get the Knight of Swords. I do have ADHD too, LOL. It's been a challenge to prioritize. I feel you, but let me just say it is fucking possible, okay? I've made some growth lately, and it's possible. It's possible to figure out ways that work best for you and to make things work for you. And I think that with this Knight of Swords, that's what this is talking about. It's like maybe creating order out of the chaos, or finding a way to organize things, or manage your time that works better for you, to incorporate more of that time into doing what you want to do, into learning the things that you want to learn, and engaging in your spiritual practices. Absolutely, yes. So getting organized, and like specifically, like, don't let the word organized scare you. It's finding the way that it works for you. It's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be different than normal people, because we're not fucking normal, right? Normal is boring. Hashtag fuck normal. Um, so finding a way that works for you. So what changes must you make to improve your abilities, other than time management and organization? What changes must you make to improve them? Ooh, interesting. Hashtag fuck the norm. Interesting. So you do have the devil that's coming up for you with this one. What changes must you make to improve them? Setting boundaries. Whew. Setting boundaries. So I wonder if part of that time management, distraction, organization thing might be people, or people's expectations over you. And it's not a new deck, but I don't think I've ever used it on a live before. So yeah, it's a new deck that I've had for 5 years. So setting boundaries and expectations, maybe of what you're willing to give, what you're willing to compromise on, but also like choosing yourself over others' expectations. Thank you. Over others' expectations. And this is something, yes, it's been so hard to fill my time and recognize my life filling a void. Yep. I think that this is also challenging for you to do, King of Cups, because we're compassionate. And so it's hard to set boundaries with people when we're people pleasers. Um, and we're super compassionate. And it's distinguishing and finding a balance with that, of how do I stay compassionate but also put myself first. And that's a journey within itself. So where do your psychic talents lie? Shawana, welcome in. Okay, so you and Amy are the same. I feel like a lot of us are. So where do your psychic talents lie? So it's in the emotions. It's definitely in the emotions. Why do people think you're Gary? Who said Gary? Shawana said Gray. Somebody else does call me Gary, though, often, and I forget who it is. But yeah, Mr. Gray and John. You guys have been twinning lately? Yeah, it's like you guys are the same. So your psychic talents lie within your emotions, and in your emotional states. However, Amy, you came up as what? I know it was the Ace of Cups. Was it the Ace of Cups? Shit, what triggered emotions for me? Well, anyway. Oh, she said Gary at first. Um, ADHD, you will not have me. I am staying focused on this shit, bitch. Thank you. All right. Um, sorry, guys. I'm honing in. Three of Hearts and Two of Cups. Three of Hearts. Oh, Three of Swords. Got you. Okay, so Three of Swords and Two of Cups. Okay, so Chandra, you are the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. You're good. So you both had the Two of Cups, and you both had the Two of Cups in the shadow, right? So Amy, your Two of Cups was in the shadow. Chandra, your Two of Cups is in the shadow. I almost made a big mess. Thank God I didn't. It's all fun and love, though, John. We don't mind when you get distracted. Thank you. I do when I'm on a timeline and I can't keep to it. Like, I'm going to do a 1 hour live. 1.5 hours later. 2 hours later by the time I say bye. Okay. So, Queen of Cups. Um, Emotional, compassionate, empathetic, connected with the feelings, very nurturing. I think I also said like people pleasing, so it feels like just connected to people on a very deep level. And of course, that brings up the empath for me. It also brings up, what is it? I only see 25 minutes for this live, but I totally get it. It's an hour and 33 minutes. But yeah. What else is this bringing up? It's not just empath or just empathy. There's like a deeper drive. And I don't want to say it's like it, well, I do. It's the drive to fix people. Because it's like you tap in and you can read not only what you're feeling empathically, but what the person needs. Serena, yes, but it won't be probably tonight because I'm about to get logged off. But feel free, reach out to me, send me a private message. You can even book a private reading by going to graywitchtarot.com or hitting the book now button on this business page, and it'll pull up a calendar and it'll show you all my availability if you want to do a private reading. However you want to do it, just you can reach out to me. I want to heal where I can, but feel then get burned. And it's like, yeah, overextending yourself, right? Overextending yourself, which that goes back to the boundaries. That goes back to the boundaries. It is a process, and that's okay. But your psychic talents lie in your empathic abilities and your compassion. So do you have enough faith in yourself? That's what she said. Okay, so do you have enough faith in yourself? You're getting there. You're getting there. I feel like your faith in yourself is growing, and I feel like that this is a process, and that's okay. I feel like you're definitely moving forward in the right direction, and you're creating a lot of change within yourself. The reason I say this is because you have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is a journey. It is a transition. It is letting go of the old and going to the new. You've also got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is starting to feel yourself and starting to feel confidence within yourself. So how will you use your abilities in the future? She means it dirty. Yes, I agree. Appreciate this. Thank you so much, John. You're welcome. So how will you use your abilities in the future? Woo! Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is coming out of the deck. And then Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like using this to help people have trust. Help people see like the grand design and things, if that makes sense, and have trust in how things are moving forward. Helping people to like grasp the concept of like divine timing. But I also feel like that there's manifestation in here, because the Wheel of Fortune, it can be argued creating your own fortune, creating your own circumstances based on the manifestations, the decisions that you make. And I feel like you inspire that a lot in people. So it's not just necessarily like spiritual advice on how to handle situations, but it's spiritual advice on how to take charge of situations and create that desired change. So inspiring people and lifting people up. Totally nodding my head this whole time. Yep. So how to exercise and sharpen your abilities. And guys, I do have to say I am going to have to get logged off after this. Sorry, I keep getting so caught up, but like I don't want to be up until 11. So how to sharpen and exercise your abilities. You are like, for being such an empath and being such like water energy with the emotions, I feel like you're also fire, and you need to fuel your fire. That's weird. You need to fuel your fire, and I feel like literally like the sun. Okay, so the sun is quite literally forming, and I'm seeing the sunbathing techniques that are happening here. I don't know if you have like done any research into that, but it's like the powers of the UV rays, the powers that the sun gives you. Hey Pam, the sun will help to amplify you and regenerate you and recharge you and connect you with your abilities. It's so weird because I always get earthing, ground, right? Ground, earth, barefoot, yeah. This is like the sun. So I have been meditating and bathing in the sun. I don't know what it's called, but there's specific that sun gazing, yeah, and there's like specific techniques, like specific ways that you can put your hands up, or that you can position your body to where you get sun coming in at like vital areas on your body that charge you and have like a faster effect than if you were just to be outside walking around, right? Don't look into the sun. Don't look into the sun. You don't want to go blind, okay? So then you really will have to rely on a sixth sense. Kundalini energy, I feel lately, love this. Nice. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Chandra. Thank you for your donation, and thank you for letting me read for you. It's our intention with everything we do, yes. Intention is the driving factor of it all. Alrighty, guys. Well, it has been fun. It has been interesting and intriguing. I thank you all for coming in and vibing. And hanging out. It's good seeing each and every one of you. If I did not get to pull you cards today, I'm sorry. Please stay tuned for me between the hours of 7 to 9-ish, whenever, somewhere along those times, Sunday through Thursday, maybe. If you are new here, please like the Facebook page. That way you get notified of future live broadcasts. And if you are new here, check out and join the private group Grey Witch Tarot, because we have many amazing readers, not just myself, who go live there all the time, such as Chandra Waddleworth, Amy, Pam, maybe fucking Michaela if she would ever go live. So a lot of great readers. Michaela, I just called your shit out. Sorry. So join, hang out. Chandra posted it. Grey Witch Tarot. Catch you guys later. Love and light.